I think player development is multifaceted, and there are obviously guys who really believe in just coaching players on the field. I would like to think that I'm trying to do something more than just that.
Coach Grimes is a great person first and foremost. He is someone who is like a father figure to all our players, especially our offensive line.
I really try to get to know my players on an individual basis, and I've heard the statement before, you can't be friends with your players and still coach them, and I completely disagree with that. It doesn't mean they'll have the same comfort level with me that they might with a guy whose locker is right next to them, but it does mean we can have fun together and I can still get after them when I need to. They may be over at my house one night and we're barbecuing and we're pitching horseshoes in the backyard and they're rolling around on the ground with my kids in my living room and just kind of hanging out. And the next day, I might be yelling at them, getting after them because they're not working as hard as they need to.
Coach Grimes is really good at feeling his players out and knowing how they need to be coached in certain specific situations. He is able to relate and know what buttons to push with each player. Sometimes a player needs to get chewed out. Sometimes a player needs a kick in the butt, you know. Sometimes they need that. But at the same time, he knows when to pat you on the back.
He never really gets down on you. He always stays on top of you. You know, if he feels like you're able to do it, he's going to be hard on you, but that's what's expected.
First thing, said this a couple times, the emphasis is on going good to great, and my expectations are higher.
I think he has his expectations for his offensive line each year, whether we have 5 guys that can play or 15 guys that can play. I think he has his expectation of being the #1 offensive line in the country as far as toughness and physicality. And I think that he never wavers from that.
Most important, play hard and physical to the whistle.
My belief has always been that if a player is working his hardest, if he's really trying his best, then my job is to teach him how to do it better. I'm going to try to give him the tools that he needs in order to be successful on the field.
Coach Grimes is a wonderful coach. He's a teacher, you know, and he'll tell you he has 2 degrees in teaching, and that's the way he goes about, you know, practices and meetings. He teaches you.
So this guy on the snap bumped in. Hey, that may happen. That's got to depend on somebody else.
He'll tell you the correct way to do things, and then he expects you to do it.
He's going to give you a chance to understand. He's going to tell you what he's saying, give you a chance to comprehend it, and then wants you to work the plan.
Every one of us has a full amount that we're responsible to give every single day. And if a guy's doing that, then I'm going to do everything I can to help him, and we're moving in the same direction. We're rowing the boat together.
You're thinking right there. You're thinking right. I'm deucing to the backside backer, right?
When a guy doesn't understand, or maybe he's having a low energy day, then it's my job to provide that shot of adrenaline that'll help him get to the next level.
Black, go.
You know, when you mess up, or if you have, you know, some problems that you need help on, then he'll take the time out to go and find out what's causing you to make those problems. And it's really there to help you.
I try to take a comprehensive approach to getting to know these guys on a personal level, and I think in the end, people respond when they know that somebody really cares about them.
O-line on 3. 1, 2, 3.
O-line.